So, hi, I am back with another review. Haven't done one in a while, but I'm back once again with another review. And this will not be a wrestling review, this will be a music review because I recently downloaded and then a week later bought an album that I have listened to so much it definitely warrants a review, and that is the Lonely Island's Incredibad back cover. Here we go. Um, and if you don't know who the Lonely Island are, it's Andy Samberg, Akiva Schaffer, and Jorma Taccone. Um, and Andy Samberg is a Saturday Night Live cast member, which is a lot of the songs here are from Saturday Night Live. But this album is a comedy album, and this is the funniest comedy album that has been put out in 10 years. I would say it's about as funny as Weird Al Yankovic's Running with Scissors, which was hysterical as well. That album should also be listened to. Um, and I think I think that this album is just absolutely brilliant. So let me get on with the review because it's long. So we start out with the song "Who Said We're Whack," which is which it's quite a funny song. I mean, it's just they keep saying, "Who said we're whack? Who said we're whack? Did you say we're whack? You take it back." It keeps saying whack over and over again, and it's just a really funny thing. And then it ends on a very funny note. Um, it's just a short opener. It's about a minute long, and great opener. Then they had Santana DVX, which is a song about Carlos Santana and how he released a champagne. And they got a real rapper for this. They got E40, who is, in my opinion, a terrible rapper, but for this he's very funny. He dropped some funny lines in this. When he says, it was great, and then he says, "I slap a bitch with my hair," and I just lost it after that. I thought that was so funny because he was pretending to be Carlos Santana in that song. Great stuff. Then we have this song that was very famous via visual media. It's called "Jizz In My Pants." It was originally a skit on Saturday Night Live, and it's great because it just makes fun of this like Euro dance music, and it's so great. And you just see him in the video. You see him in a club, and he looks like he's gonna take a girl back to his apartment, um and then he ejaculates. He comes in his pants, and that's when he jizzes in his pants. And it's so funny. And then by the end, um, they just keep it's hysterical. It just builds up to a great finish. And if you look closer to the video, you will see Justin Timberlake. Anyway, the next song is "I'm on a Boat," which was actually released a week before the album came out, from also on Saturday Night Live. And this song is one of the best songs on the album, once again using a real famous artist in T-Pain, and I dislike T-Pain. I don't. His music sucks, but for this is very funny. If you watch the video, it's funny because it's like Andy Samberg wins a free boat ride for 3, and it looks like he's gonna pick two of his friends, but instead he picks one of them and T-Pain, and they drop some great lines, especially Akiva. Akiva here is on his game. I mean, he's hysterical. He keeps saying, he goes, "I'm riding on a dolphin, doing flips and shit, dolphin splashing, getting everybody all wet." He's great. And then at the end when they just keep cursing, it's hysterically funny. Um, he goes, "No trees, I'm climbing buoys, motherfucker," which is it's a hysterically funny line. And just some great making fun of some like typical crunk rap, I guess you would call it. Um, and it just makes fun of it in a great way. And T-Pain is very funny. He should go into the comedy business so that we wouldn't have to hear his music and we could just hear him when he's funny. Next is Saxman, which is an interesting song. It's Jack Black. It's like there's the stories that there's a sax man, and and Jack Black is saying how great he is, and then he won't play when he tells him to. And this is great because an inspired Jack Black is very funny. He's rarely inspired, in my opinion, but when he is, he's hysterical. So anyway, move on to the next song because there are a lot of songs. Time is running out. Next is Lazy Sunday with Chris Parnell, and this is the song that made Andy Samberg famous. Hilarious song. I memorized the whole song. I'm not going to do it now, but I memorized. This song is so funny. You cannot imagine. This is honestly, this is the best song on the album, and I am not going to change that. It's just better than everything else. Next is Normal Guy, which is a skit. Um, it's a very funny skit. That I'll just skip that because it's just funny. Then it's Boombox feat. Julian Casablancas of the Strokes. And this is funny. This is moderately funny. This is a song I can't listen to over and over again like the other song, but it's funny, especially the end. The ending is very funny. Um, then there's Shrooms, which is a dumb little 30-second thing, whatever. Then there's Like a Boss, which is hysterical. This might be my second or third favorite song on the album. It just starts with him saying, "So we're here for your performance review. Uh, could you say you're the do you say you run things around here?" He goes, "Absolutely, I'm a boss." And then he just says this makes fun of all those songs that it's like a rap song that they'll drop a line and then it'll scream something. You would get it if you heard it, essentially. He goes, "Talk to corporate like a boss, approve memos like a boss," and it's so goddamn funny. You have to listen to it, and then by the end, everything gets so ridiculous, and the interviewer gets creeped out and leaves. Very funny song. That is a song that I would download if you're not going to get the whole album. Next is We Like Sportz, which is this song is just strange. There's something almost creepy about this song. It's just like because they just seem like two nerds, but they're talking about how much they like sports. Very something really weird. It's just they do it in this lazy drawl. It's a little creepy with a simplistic beat. It's dun 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 dun, and then it's a little weird the way they say it. It's disconcerting, definitely, but it's very funny. Next is Dreamgirl featuring Norah Jones, and this song is funny, but it's kind of like typical humor that it's like it's just not. And then at the end they go into this whole Chex Mix rant, which it's funny, but it's not great. Next is Ras Trent, and man, is this song great. It's about a white guy trying to be a Rastafarian, and it is so funny. They drop so many random reggae references, and it's great. And in the video, there's a part that they changed because you wouldn't get it if you just heard the song. But in the video, there's a part near the end where he's singing and he walks by a group of real Rastafarian people, and he gets this scared look on his face where he just gets quiet, and it's so funny. That might be the best line on the video. You just have to watch it. Next is Dick in a Box, which, man, this song is funny. This is a song they did at Christmas 2006 with Justin Timberlake, and it makes fun of like those boy band songs, and it is great. Next is the Old Saloon and skit. Next is Punch You in the Jeans, which is a very underrated song. This actually probably has the best rapping in it. Very funny stuff. The line, it goes, "I'm a revise your Levi's with physical harm. Put divots in the rivets with my physical arm." I mean, come on, that's a great line. Next is Space Olympics, which is about Space Olympics that essentially go wrong. It's funny, it's underrated, but I couldn't listen to it over and over again like I could the other songs. Next is Natalie's Rap, which is Natalie Portman being interviewed, and she'll rap, and it's so funny because it's like a whole thing that she's so crude and like guy-like. Very funny song. And then the last song is Incredibad, which is it's their story about how they became like musical artists. But it's funny. It's weird. They just a little spoiler for anyone who hasn't seen it. In the song, they say they have all three of them have a three-way climax with an alien. So yeah. And also, if you buy the album, you'll get a DVD with a bunch of the videos. I'm a little disappointed they don't have "I'm on a Boat" the video, and they don't have the Natalie's Rap video, but they have some very good videos, and they also have songs that aren't on the DVD on the album uh, video. So the songs that aren't on the album, like the Bing Bong Brothers, which is a great song that makes fun of the Yin Yang Twins, and Just Two Guys, which is kind of like We Like Sportz version 1, I guess. And So yeah, this is a comedy album way ahead of its time. Great job, Lonely Island, and I am out.